Thanks for stopping by again. This is going to be a comparison video instead of just a flat-out review video. It will be between the Nitecore MT2A and the Fenix FD20 focus light. And we'll start with similarities. If you've seen some of my other videos or haven't, make sure you check out some more of them. After this one, I'm going to have some more on the way too, of a couple of higher output lights. So please make sure you subscribe and leave feedback on what you thought of the video, and give me a thumbs up if you liked it. So we'll start with some of the similarities here. Both are 2 AA flashlights, and both use tail switch. They're about the same size and pretty close in weight. There's no real big significant difference. These two batteries actually came with the Fenix light. They're just alkaline batteries. They're not in loops or anything expensive, but it gets you started right out of the box. So I got that right before I left for work. It was in the mail, so I didn't have to hunt down a couple of extra batteries. I just had them there in the box. So both come with the lanyard. Fenix's lanyard is the flat type. It tends to get real catchy with Velcro. So I will probably end up, even if I still use this light, I will probably end up using a Nitecore one. It's not that it doesn't at all get stuck in the Velcro, it just doesn't get stuck as bad. The MT2A has momentary on, and that's how you cycle through your modes. Also on both of them is just through the tail switch, single tail switch design, except for the MT2A. To get to that turbo mode, you twist that head and that gives you your turbo mode. Ooh, strobe, sorry. So it's kind of nice. You have 2 modes that are preset. Turbo is always the twist the head all the way to the left, and then you can have your low, medium, or high, or apparently also strobe on the other side there. So that it's pretty useful at times. And sure, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass getting to the turbo mode there, but it's kind of neat being able to have 2 preset modes that easy to get to. So with the Fenix one, there's no momentary. You flip it and then it's just a tap. It's not even really a half press like it is on some. And of course you have the focus. Run times are comparable, except for the Fenix FD20. The high range is 100 lumens, so it runs a bit longer. I think about 2.5 hours longer is what Fenix is reporting, and the Nitecore MT2A does. But still, the MT2A was running at about 5 hours, so I use it daily, but I don't use it for an extended period per instance of using it. So it was lasting me 1.5 weeks to 2.5 weeks on high, and I've been using medium more because I just don't, the majority of the time, need that much light. 150 lumens, where I'm at, it's very, very dark. So 150 lumens is actually a little bit too much light sometimes. So the runtime difference in the high mode is because this one is only 100 lumens, and then this one is about 150 or 160. I don't recall exactly. The maximum output on the Fenix says it's 350 lumens. On the Nitecore says 345 lumens. So basically the same output level. I wouldn't really even worry about 5 lumen difference once you're up at that range. Now in your low range, obviously 10 or 5 is going to make a significant difference if you want a lower light output. Another difference, MT2A doesn't do a good job, especially with the lanyard on, but it does tail stand. Hey, look at that, didn't fall over. Fenix does not. You can actually feel it hitting the button. So there's that. The Nitecore also has this handy dandy anti-roll on the head. So you get nice little flats there. Now this does have flat spots on the head, but you can see the ring actually extends out away from the body more, and there's kind of little flats on the tail too, but they don't really. If you set it down on a flat spot, it'll catch, and right now the lanyard just caught it right there. Hey, that's my anti-roll device, the lanyard. So it'll stop, but you can see it just rolled straight to the lanyard, then bounce back. And this isn't gonna, you know, but it's actually really good. So this has strobe, MT2A has strobe and SOS. The Fenix light does not have strobe or SOS, which for the purpose I bought it, I actually like. I bought this for a work light. I don't need it for any sort of tactical applications or anything. And worst case scenario, you know, there's my strobe right there. So you can work around with that. With this, you have to, you know, you got to go through everything. SOS, strobe, high, medium, low. So as much as I like this light, that's when you're changing modes, it's kind of a pain in the butt, really. So the Fenix one has the focus, right? Nitecore does not have focus, but both are very good lights so far. I've been using a Nitecore for at least about 6 months, I think. The Fenix one I just got today, I didn't have any issues with it. I'm almost definitely going to be switching the lanyard out to the Nitecore though. I like them both, I really do. The Fenix came with the 2 AA batteries, but it did cost more. I think in a Fenix site it was about $55, but it came with the holster also. That's worth mentioning. It's a just Fenix generic, but it fits in there well. There's not a bunch of extra space. It's not super tight to close. The Nitecore did not come with a holster in the box. The vendor I got it from on Amazon included a holster, but the Velcro on that wore out pretty quick. That being said, it was $38, I think it was, for the light. And I contacted Nitecore with a $6 PayPal payment. They sent me a generic holster of theirs. I do have it right here. It's basically just a, I don't know, I guess you call it like a dump pouch, dump holster. It's very generic. The light there's actually a lot of room in there, but it works. It works well. I use the back side, these Nitecore ones, a lot of them, just the Velcro on the front. But then if you go under here, you don't have to deal with the Velcro. I'm in and out of a vehicle, so I don't want the Velcro catching on something when I'm sitting down. That's kind of not a good thing there. Lose your light somewhere in your vehicle and then you never find it again. So the Nitecore was definitely cheaper, but the Fenix came with 2 batteries. They're only alkaline batteries. It's not something that shouldn't be a break point for you or a selling point either way. And it came with the sheath, which $6. So the one for Nitecore, I like it. It's fine. It took about a month to get here from China. As you can figure, a $6 sheath was not, you know, next day air all the way from China to me in the US. So we'll figure. All right, so do a couple of beam shot comparisons. Get the make sure this guy is focused. So that's the Fenix with it focused. And this Nitecore. Now you can see the beam is much less focused. Now the spill. Got that there. And the Nitecore. So you got a pretty comparable brightness level on the spill. So that's there's that there, and the let's see, the high mode on the Fenix, that's the 100. and you can see the 150 just kind of eats it up. Although with the spot, and there is a color difference, this has a like a bluish purple tint. This one is much whiter also. So that's a comparison there between the Fenix FD20 focus light, Nitecore MT2A. One last significant difference is the Fenix is rated at IP68, so it is not just waterproof, but it is also dust proof, reportedly. I will try that out. But thanks for watching. Consider subscribing and give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Leave me a comment if you found anything helpful or you have any questions. Thanks.